Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested. Hey, I got a lot of Tom Hanks behind me. That's left over from a live that I was a part of the other day. That was over at Mega Mike the Movie Man's channel. I'll post a link to that if you're interested in watching the replay. Basically what we did, he gathered up a bunch of people to talk about our top 5 favorite Tom Hanks movies. So that'll be in the description below if you are interested in watching that. But what we are here to do today for this video is to have a random ranking. We're going to go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank them based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in this video, and if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking some movies. Okay, so Tom Hanks is in our way for some of these, but I think that should be okay. Let me just reach over here. All right, I got 2. Let's see what's in this section. Okay, there is movie number 3. All right. So, okay, yes. Oh, been a while. Okay, which one is that? I can never remember these movies. Okay. All right, okay, here we go. So, let's start out with this one. I'm trying to remember. I was like, wait, which Spider-Man movie is this? So Spider-Man Homecoming is the first one, right? Because then it's Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, and then No Way Home, which is the good one, the great one of the 3. So yeah, we have this one. I thought this was good. What I liked about this is that it showed, so like a lot of times superhero movies get criticized because there is like mass damage, mass casualties, things like that that are happening, and then it just goes unaddressed afterwards. But this is a movie that addresses it, specifically with Michael Keaton's character, who goes on to play Vulture. And it's all about the repercussions of what the blowback, I guess, I don't know, was that the right word? Repercussions of what happened after the incident, you know, in the Avengers movie, basically. And how it, sort of the ripple effect, like it acknowledged it, the city was destroyed, that sort of thing. And I think those Netflix shows kind of did that too, like the Daredevil Netflix show, but this is time we were seeing it in a movie, and I think it made Vulture such an interesting villain. He was a fantastic villain. I still want to make sure I got the right movie here. Yeah, okay. He was a fantastic villain, and it seemed like he had more layers than a lot of villains do in superhero movies, and I liked that about him. You know, just a blue-collar guy trying to work. Okay, so we have that movie, and then we also have Joyride with Paul Walker, Steve Zahn, and Leelee Sobieski. I think Leelee Sobieski is now a painter. Is that right? Is she an artist? This movie I've seen maybe twice. Well, I remember most about it are Paul Walker's jeans. They're too short. He's like, it's like the set was flooded. He's wearing high waters, and I never understood that. Like, that's where my attention went with that movie, and that's pretty much what it was always focused on. But yeah, you know, it's pretty thrilling movie, but I also, I don't know, I don't think about it too much, you know, other than those pants that Paul Walker is wearing. But, you know, it's fine, it's good. Next, we have the original Blob. Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. We actually included this years ago in our movie advent calendar, and I think we've only had it once in our calendar, but I wouldn't mind putting this one back in there again. The first R-rated movie that I ever saw in a movie theater was the Blob remake. My neighbor, I was friends with his son, my neighbor took me and his son to go see the Blob that came out in the 80s, and I think in his mind he was thinking about how his parents took him to see this Blob when he was a little kid, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that for my kid and the neighbor kid. So he takes us, and they're very different movies, right? They're very different. So I don't think he quite knew what he was getting us into. But yeah, so anyway, I guess this movie kind of has a special place in my heart because of just that memory of watching the one from the 80s, I guess. Sort of that like transitive property nostalgia, I guess. But yeah, this is a Criterion DVD that I have here. Pretty sure it's on, I don't know, is this on, probably not in 4K yet. I'm sure they have it on Blu-ray. Some good art there. What is this? What do we got? Okay, yeah. Art, imagery, all that. Okay, so how do we rank these movies? I think I already know. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with this classic here. I'm gonna go with Blob #1, The Blob, and then I think I'm gonna go with Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then I'm gonna go with Joyride at the end. If you ever do watch Joyride, make sure you pay attention to Paul Walker's pants and how short they are. They might as well be capris. But yeah, this is my ranking right here. The Blob, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then Joyride. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.